Hello, Capricorn. I hope you're doing well today. I'm going to have you take a deep breath with me, and in, and out. All right. And we're just going to get into the traditional tarot today. The Knight of Wands. Passionate movement. There's a lot of potential. There was reflection on potential and on efforts made. You may be at this time embodying a kind of, it's like both wise yet flirtatious, charismatic kind of energy. And this wisdom has really been kicking in gear about some sort of thing that's lost its passionate potential. And there may have been a lot of work put into this thing, but there seems to be a doubt that this work will actually be paying off. And it's like you're starting to take your lessons and start anew elsewhere, but potentially maybe some of the less, like, there's still lessons to be learned in some aspect. But yeah, whatever this was, there's an amount of, like, a painful ending that was necessary in order to move on with some of the lessons that you've learned from this. And it's like you've stopped being so afraid of getting, like, codependency within this healing process. So maybe emotional codependency. It doesn't feel like a heavy energy. It doesn't feel like the codependency that's like it's Yeah, okay. Yeah. Because there's been a lot of fear around this codependency healing process, not being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's been a lot of fear and a lot of mystery, confusion. But it's also brought you a lot of truth. It's brought you like almost an ability to speak truth. That maybe at one point you weren't capable of for some reason. There's still like fear, but I'm also getting somebody might be talking to a therapist about healing codependency difficulties, and maybe it's not a therapist, but somebody that like kind of is within that, like helps with guidance, or you're able to freely express what you need to express towards. But this fear and difficulty of healing this, I got need for exterior validation and building up, like but you're seeing the truth within this, and it's almost like this truth is making it a little bit easier. But I want to actually go back to this. What is this? Okay. Oh. Okay, I just, okay. I'm getting for someone, it's like you're healing for love. It's like, I'm getting somebody wants to offer love, but they understand that it can't come from the place that they have been in, the energy that they have been in. And so that's why this whole, I'm getting for someone, it's like maybe you put a lot of energy and effort into creating this facade just to see that this is also the thing that you need to kill off in order to be able to move forward. And it's a lot harder and more intricate than maybe it just is. It's intricate. Something about it is intricate. All right. Okay. The more you resist the necessary changes, behavioral changes, the more it will just result in partnerships that will fall through, families that will fall, 11 o'clock, family crumblings. The universe has a way of getting things done. And the resistance to changing a behavioral pattern is only going to cause more suffering for the self, because the universe has a timeline, has a plan, and so they'll make things happen the way it needs to happen, even if we, in our human 3D forms, are given a choice to go one way or another. There's a butterfly effect, and if we go the way that maybe wasn't the universe's first choice for us, maybe it was a test kind of thing, and delay the results for ourselves, that usually has a ripple effect on our lives. So if you're working from this energy or of like selfishness, emotional manipulation, it's like you could love, but you don't have any desire to share that love with anybody else. It's just really, emotional manipulation is like one of the top ones that's coming up right now. So it's like if you're working from this place of the King of Cups in the reverse, somebody that could be abundant with love but is using the emotions in negative manners, and you're resisting this need to have a rebirth of self, maybe an ego death, maybe whatever it is that the universe is pushing you towards, you're resisting it. It's resulting in crumbling of material wealth, because the universe has a way of speaking to us one way or another. But of course, as always, take what's yours and leave the rest behind. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time, Capricorn.